My family, today we've all found out that Birmingham, UK has won the bid to host the Invictus Games in 2027. And my family, already we can see reactions from different carnival of so-called experts. But in this video, I want to focus on the reaction of carnival of so-called expert Jeremy Vine. My family, I have said that the UK media will turn this news into drama. And my family, that's exactly what is happening. Please kindly hear the first thought that Jeremy Vine had the moment he found out that Birmingham, UK has won the bid to host the Invictus Games in 2027. Can you please hear his first reaction, his immediate thought? My family, can you please pay attention and hear this yourself? And so the circus begins.
Always mention Michelle.
Yeah.
Just going to mention the 2027 Invictus Games. This is Prince Harry's charity, basically, is his amazing games for injured military personnel. It's going to be in Birmingham in 2027, so you then got a thought of whether Harry and Meghan make a big visit, and maybe they start to come back and no? Okay. Forget it. Always mention Michelle.
Yeah.
My family, you've heard that yourself. His first thought, upon finding out that the UK has won the bid to host the 2027 Invictus Games, his first thought is that maybe Harry and Meghan will start to come back. They'll visit and then they'll start to come back. That's his first thought. His first thought was not on the sick, injured servicemen and women in which the Invictus Games is all about. His first thought was whether Harry and Meghan are finally coming back into the royal fold. Straight from Jeremy Vine. And this is what we've been saying. My family, the good thing, as I've said in my previous video, is that we still have 3 years before the Invictus Games in 2027. So much can happen within those 3 years. Much can happen within those 3 years. My family. And already, before it's even 2027, already you're seeing carnival of so-called experts creating a circus around Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Remember, the media are the ones who should be the first ones to focus on the veterans, to focus on the sick, injured servicemen and women. That should be the number one focus. The veterans, they're the ones who you should focus on, but who are the carnival of so-called experts focusing on whether Harry and Meghan are finally coming back in the royal fold, are finally coming back. UK media have been bullying both Harry and Meghan for 8 years now. 8 years of bullying. Even after Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family more than 4 years ago, still the bullying hasn't stopped. The bullying hasn't stopped. And the people who tell their readers and their viewers that Harry and Meghan are bad and William and Kate are good are so desperate to have Harry back in my family UK soil, back on UK soil. They are so desperate to have Harry back in the UK. Now that's what I am trying to say. My family, that's how desperate they are. And you can see their desperation. It's so obvious. It's plain for everybody to see. My family. There are other media outlets that have simply focused on the veterans, which is amazing. And then there is, my family, the British media, who focus on the drama, who are asking whether Meghan and Harry are finally returning. To what? To what? To what? To put up with bullying, abuse, insults, racism? I get so sick and tired of seeing how UK media, even right now, are expecting or hoping that some of Prince Harry is going to come back to them. Because the thing is, you abuse him. Abuse the woman he loves. His kids. And then you're like, Harry's going to come back to us. Harry's going to come back to us. It doesn't even make sense. Because my family, anyone with common sense wants to be in a place whereby they are treated very well, whereby they are shown respect, whereby they are adored, not abused. Look at what happened when Harry and Meghan were in Nigeria. They were showered with so much love and affection that Harry was asked, will you and Meghan come back? He said, yes. He said, yes. Of course, he is coming back. Of course, he and Meghan will come back. Why? Because they were treated so well. Even my family, months after even Meghan, left Nigeria, Meghan thanked Nigeria's, kings for my family giving her a new name. And also for treating her well, for showering her with love, warmth, and respect. My family, that's what Meghan did. However, look at the UK, for example. Look at the UK for my family example. Meghan, the only time she ever sets foot in the UK is when she is taking a different flight to another country. Because UK media have my family put her in danger with a constant hateful rhetoric towards her and her kids. The Prince Harry even himself doesn't believe it's safe to come over to the UK with Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. UK media can't even stand seeing Harry and Meghan holding hands. They can't stand it. They can't stand it. Because they can't accept that Prince Harry fell in love with a woman of color. They can't stand seeing that no matter what they've done, they are unable to destroy Harry and Meghan's union. And my family, of course, for Prince Harry, the Invictus Games is all about veterans. However, for the media, my family, they use the games to try and find a way to force themselves into Prince Harry and Meghan's lives. Not because they have good intentions towards Harry and Meghan, but because they want to finish what they started. And that is to destroy the Spare and his wife, Meghan. The abusers who tell their readers that Harry and Meghan aren't good people are the ones who are so desperate to have Harry and Meghan, mostly Harry, back in the royal fold. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. My family, there is something I remembered that Jeremy Vine said a couple of months ago. I had to look at my archives of my videos that my family I have made. And my family, I want to remind you of what Jeremy Vine said a couple of months ago that I even discussed it here, my family, here on Sussex Squad Family TV on YouTube. My family, here is words just a couple of months ago, roughly 4 months ago, I spoke about this. My family, please kindly hear this again. His own words about the fate that UK media and the firm have in store for Prince Harry if they do get him back. Like how they dream about getting him back. Like how Jeremy Vine's first thought upon finding out that the UK has won the bid to host the Invictus Games. His first thought was, finally, are Harry and Meghan coming back? His first thought. My family, can you please rehear the fate that UK media know the firm and themselves have in store for Prince Harry? This is kind of family. Yeah, this
Palmer and Manchester City. So Cole Palmer is a great footballer, and he realised, although he was with Man City, they weren't going to put him on the pitch. And Judy, wouldn't it be like that for Harry? He comes back to the royal family, and they're not going to do anything with him.
My family, you've heard that. Let me quote his own words. Cole Palmer is a great Manchester City player. A good player. But then he comes to Man City and then he finds out that the team are not going to play him. That they are not going to use him. My family. That they're going to bench him. Would it be like that for Prince Harry? Indeed, my family, because of the jealousy that senior members of the royal family clearly have towards Harry and Meghan star power, if they ever gain any kind of access to Prince Harry, if they ever were able to get Harry back in the royal fold, I can promise you one thing, the royal family will not use Prince Harry. You know, when I say use him, I'm meaning they won't send him to do engagements. They won't do that. They'll bench him. They'll ensure Prince Harry disappears from the public limelight. My family, Meghan was seen a few days ago. My family, right? She was actually, spotted in 21st July in a restaurant in Montecito with my family, a friend called Kimberly, Williams, my family. Meghan was spotted with a friend called Kimberly. And Meghan was having dinner with my family, Kimberly. And these media outlets kept this photo of Meghan and Kimberly Williams Paisley, an actress. They kept them and then released them on the same day as Prince George's birthday. The birthday of my family, William and Kate's eldest child. Now, my family, this behavior from the media is not unusual. It is what they normally do. And then they accuse the person who went out, in this case Meghan, for somehow stealing the attention from George. Remember, Meghan is someone who is not funded by the taxpayer in Britain. She isn't. And Meghan is a free woman. She can go where she wants to go. She can move around freely because she is a free woman. She can do what she wants to do because she is free. Meghan is free to do as she pleases. In my family, it is absurd that I have seen some trolls complaining that Meghan went out. I mean, these people really want Harry and Meghan to live like hermits, whereby They hadn't seen. They don't go out. You know, they don't do anything. Just hide. Live in hiding. In my family, Harry and Meghan are not going to live like that. No wonder they can't even stand it, seeing Prince Harry going to the ESPYs to receive an award. You know, they complain Prince Harry getting all the attention, all the publicity. And then they accuse Harry and Meghan of somehow attention seeking, which is not the case. Which is not the case, but that's what the Rangers, trolls online, UK media like to do. You know? In my family, we are not going to sit idly by and watch as these people keep on lying constantly about Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan are not taxpayer funded. If someone who lives in the United States of America is able to overshadow someone who lives in the UK, then my family, you better tell the person who is in the UK to step up. And if they cannot step up, then stop complaining that they have been upstaged. For my family, we see this complaint over and over again, which tells us that my family, members of the royal family, are clearly jealous whenever they see the spotlight on Harry and Meghan. Regardless of whatever Harry and Meghan are getting the spotlight or attention from, be it Nigeria, the US, in Germany, in my family, Dusseldorf, Harry receiving a standing ovation. It appears that senior members of the royal family are bothered by that. Already, we determined that Prince William copied parts of Harry's speech at the ESPYs. He copied it, my family, when addressing the departure of the England manager. William copied parts of my family, Harry's speech, my family, at the ESPYs, which tells you that William continues to be so jealous of my family, Prince Harry. William continues to be so jealous of my family, Prince Harry, and he continues to copy Prince Harry's movements, even his speech. Do you think that someone like that would want Harry back in the UK to upstage him? Of course not. Of course not. William will never ever want something like that to ever happen. He will never ever want that. Still, members of the royal family are paying attention to my family, every move being made by Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in the US. Even Carnival of so-called expert Kay Manzi revealed that my family, the attacks on Harry and Meghan, it comes from the Windsors, who clearly have an issue, still have an issue with Harry and Meghan being free, thriving, having the spotlight on them. They have an issue with that. They have a problem with that. My family. So my family, when you see stuff like that, whereby even Carnival of so-called experts are revealing that indeed it's the Windsors who are the ones attacking Harry and Meghan, do you think that my family, Harry and Meghan, can just come back to the royal fold just like that, as Jeremy Vine hopes that my family, that's what will happen? Because ever since Harry and Meghan fled the UK, Carnival of so-called experts have been losing their jobs. Carnival of so-called experts have been going bankrupt ever since Harry and Meghan stepped back as senior members of the royal family. And they want the goose that laid their golden eggs back in the UK. That way they can be able to exploit them. You know? My family. That's what they want. Remember, in the Harry and Meghan documentary, Prince Harry explained it perfectly well. He said, when it comes to the UK media feel like they have rights on members of the royal family. The trauma, suffering, issues that members of the royal family go through are theirs, UK medias to exploit. And even right now, still, as you can see, whenever they see Harry being honored elsewhere, being recognized for his work, whereby Prince Harry clearly doesn't need the UK media to prop him up like what William does, like how UK media gives sycophantic coverage to Prince William. Harry doesn't need that. They have an issue with that. They take issue with that. They complain about him, fam. They're like, Harry, if you can't be ours, then no one else, you belong to nobody else. No one else can have you. That's the message that UK media have been sending to Prince Harry. That if he isn't belonging to UK media, then he belongs to nobody else. And that's why, my family, companies, organizations, people who are close to Harry and Meghan are targeted by the British tabloid media in an effort to isolate Harry and Meghan. And the ones who tell the public Harry and Meghan are bad are the ones who so desperately want Harry and Meghan to speak with them, who so desperately want Harry and Meghan to grant their abusers access to them. My family, and that is the UK media, that is carnival of so-called experts who are desperate to have that. Extremely desperate to my family, have that. To my family, have Prince Harry, back in the UK. They're extremely, my family, desperate. And my family, it is so sad that right now, UK media are turning the Invictus games into a circus. It is so sad. I feel bad just watching what is happening. I feel bad just watching what is going on. It's so sad and to watch this happening. It is so sad to watch this, happening. But my family, let's all remain focused. Let's all remain extremely focused. My family. And that is, first of all, on defending Harry and Meghan from the toxic, racist UK media. And also on always telling the truth. And also, my family, let's ensure that my family, these people, this carnival of so-called experts, focus on veterans and stop trying to create drama. My family, I highly doubt that, UK media will keep themselves from creating drama. But my family, we must keep on exposing the hypocrisy and their unethical behavior. We must, family, keep on exposing the hypocrisy and also their unethical behavior of the British tabloid media. My family, to the media, you can't keep on abusing and bullying Harry and Meghan and then asking, are you coming back? Are you coming back, Harry and Meghan? Finally, will we have you back here with us? Will we have you back here in the UK with us, Harry? Are you coming? Really? You can't bully them and then ask that question. You cannot. Because clearly, Prince Harry has never ever bowed down to the UK media. He refuses to do that. And his actions have shown my family countless number of times that my family, he will not wine and dine with his abusers. Harry has shown he won't wine and dine with those who are racist towards his wife Meghan and his kids. He won't do that. He will not do that. Now my family, Prince Harry, of course, wants his kids to be able to visit the UK. And my family, there's no way he can ever be able to come over with his kids to the UK without having adequate security. Which as of now, my family, Prince Harry doesn't have that. He can't guarantee the safety of Meghan, Archie, Lilibet if he does bring them to the UK. Remember, there is an ongoing case going on right now where Prince Harry is trying to get security for Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, and himself because he refuses to put his family in danger. And my family, the one thing that has made it extremely dangerous for you and Meghan to come over to the UK is the UK media. They are the ones who made it extremely, unsafe for Meghan to come to the UK because of the hateful rhetoric. The farm, William, Charles, Kate Camilla, who have never ever condemned the bullying of Meghan because they're the ones bullying her. They're the ones who've, my family, made it unsafe for Prince Harry to be able to come over and visit the UK with his family. Harry said visit. He never said stay there permanently. Like how UK media clearly want to keep him there in the UK permanently. In my family, you can't bully someone and then expect them just forget about it. Forget about everything. My family. Look at Meghan, this recent picture of her glowing, happy. So much happiness, so full of life, thriving, living her best life ever, just living her life. Do you think she'll ever be able to live her life if she's back in the UK next to people who abuse her? No. In fact, every significant milestone that she has achieved to protect her peace, her mental health, will be destroyed the moment Meghan is in the UK. You know? And my family, it is so sad that senior members of the royal family, like Charles and William, are the ones who are behind the attacks on Prince Harry, Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. In my family, in this life, we always say that you only live once. You can choose happiness, or my family, you can choose misery. Right now, the abusers are hoping Prince Harry wants to choose misery. Because life in the rough world, let nobody fool you, is not a life of roses, or happiness, or joy. My family is full of thorns. And UK media want Harry to go back to that. You know? They want a second shot, a second attempt to try and destroy the significant milestone that Harry and Meghan have achieved by being away from the UK. The tabloids want to paint Harry and Meghan as failures, who now are back in the arms of their abusers. Harry and Meghan will not fail. Harry and Meghan will keep on thriving. And my family, the smear campaign against them will keep on failing. And Prince Harry is not going to dim his light to prop up Prince William. He is not going to do that. He won't, like how UK media want him to. For him to be destroyed, for him to lose his family, for William's sake, for Charles' sake. Harry is not willing to lose his family. And he has always made that very, very clear. So to Jeremy Vine, I have no idea what will happen 3 years from now. I can't read the future. What I can't say is what common sense tells me. Is that no person ever wants to come back to the arms of their abuser. Harry and Meghan may want peace with the royal family. My family, what they won't ever tolerate is disrespect, is abuse. And they're never going to wine or dine with their abusers in exchange of good press, like how UK media would want them to. If Harry and Meghan wanted to do that, then they would have done that a long time ago. They would have invited their abusers into their home to speak with them in exchange of good press. Harry and Meghan have never ever done that. What does that tell you? My family, Harry and Meghan are principals. And they are not going to, my family, allow themselves to sit down at the same table with the abusers and those who seek to destroy them, and wine and dine with them, my family, and give them, some special kind of awards or rewards or privileges. For example, access to their kids, Archie and Lipitana. Harry and Meghan will not do that. My family, let me read some comments also from members of the squad who have seen, Jeremy Vine's My Family comment. Let me read you some comments, my family. For example, my family, here's what someone has said about Carnival of so-called expert Jeremy Vine, who is super obsessed with Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Oh, how desperate he is to somehow have Harry, back in the UK. He ain't coming back to the arms of his abusers, my family. Now, my family, someone said this, everything will be okay. Good plan to have the games in July. At least we should have mild to warm weather. My friend, someone else said that they aren't coming back. Of course, but I thought it was funny that was the first thought. That's at the heart of it. It's 1 year to go to 2026. The games, so it's 1 year to go to 2025. And then my family, we have 26 and 27. My family is still a long time. It's still my family a long time, my family. And there's no way Harry and Meghan come back to the arms of their abuser. Which I'm seeing people in the comment section saying, no person in the right mind would ever want to come back to the arms of their abuser, my family. My family. So really, for me also, I don't know if Meghan will come over to the UK. I don't know. I have no idea. Once again, 3 years is a long time. So we'll have to wait and see, my family. But until then, I wish, Harry and Meghan peace and joy always and forever. And that at the end of the day, they're the ones who decide, on their own matters, their own private business, their affairs of their family. It's up to Harry and Meghan. And my family, I know that Harry will never ever do something that will cause her more pain to his own family. Because the fam wants Harry to lose his own family. I hope Harry never ever allows that to ever happen. Harry, protect your family. And I'm confident that's what you'll do, always and forever. And that never ever allow any kind of this carnival of so-called response like Jeremy Vine anywhere near you or near your wife and kids. Because they are so desperate to destroy your lives. Don't allow them, Harry. Don't allow them, Harry. Don't allow them. My family, I want to hear your opinion on what we just discussed. Someone that it is 3 years from now, and the media can embarrass themselves and show the world who they are, but we can focus on the games and the veterans instead. My family, someone else said that. Indeed, very true. Indeed, very true. But also expose this UK media outlets for being unethical and being so full of hypocrisy. My family, I believe I have said enough. You tell me kindly your thoughts about what we have discussed. I want to hear your opinion. May God bless you all and stay tuned to the next video. Love you always and forever. And may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana ever prosper. My family. Now tell me your thoughts about my family. What Jeremy Vine has my family said. I want to hear your opinion on that. Prince Harry is not going to be, his light won't be dimmed for William's sake. Prince Harry also will not be kicked out of the public, limelight all because of William's jealousy. That will not be Harry's fate. Harry's fate will be one of thriving, success, happiness, peace, joy, and love. Protecting his family, and that's Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, in the toxic voices of media. For the first time in history, the tabloids and the farm will fail to destroy the spear. For the first time in history, the tabloids and the farm will fail to destroy the spear. Stay tuned to our next video Love you also forever, and may God bless all my family.
Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.